Alright guys, Shivali, brand evangelist, back at you. In this video, I'm going to show you that before you even get into any tools inside of your Helium10 account, there's a lot of additional insights that Helium10's Chrome extension is going to give you just by being on the search results page or the product page on Amazon. So let's go ahead and get right into it. First, let's do a search for a keyword. I'm going to enter in coffin shelf into the search bar and show you what shows up. Automatically, you'll see the Chrome extension has changed some of the way that the information is presented on the search results page. Because of the Chrome extension being an on-browser tool, you are now provided with a lot of additional pertinent information that you otherwise wouldn't have access to. So here we have the ASIN, we have the bestseller rank, and the categories that it is currently in, the number of variations, the number of sellers, and then what kind of fulfillment method this seller is using. If you click the little 3 dots icon, you can also automatically go to your list inside of your Helium10 account, or take this ASIN and do a reverse ASIN keyword research inside of Cerebro on Helium10. Now, if you click the sales chart, you can see the 30 days, 90 days, 1 year, and all-time changes for this product. You can see how the sales have evolved as well as the 7-day moving average. At any point, if you'd like to get a closer look at a certain date range, just drag, highlight, and drop, and it will zoom in for you. Xing out of that, let's take a look at what the other options are. We also have the estimate profitability, and again, I'm going to hold off on that because we do have another video that talks about profitability calculator specifically. Now, inside of a product page, this is of course the first thing that you really see on a search results page, and you get all this additional information. But if I actually click into a listing, right? Let's click inside of the Manny's Mysterious Oddities listing. I'll be able to see some cool graphs and a listing evaluator, which provides me with a listing health score. Now, this score is based on common practices for Amazon listings, and the graph underneath actually provides me with the listing price, which is what the seller has put into the back end of the listing, kind of as a MSRP is, but where it says new price, that's the price you will see in the buy box the last time Helium10 checked, and it's checking throughout the day. The sales rank is the bestseller rank. So this graph underneath the product images really is showing me the bestseller rank as well as the price history. Now, I can select the time period if I want to do 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days, 90 days, 1 year, and all time. And at any point, if I want to see something closer, same exact thing applies. You drag and drop and it will zoom in for you. Now, this does go back as far as that product first came out onto this marketplace. And the buttons that are actually located right here can show you different aspects of this tool as well. So most of these inventory levels, X-ray, profitability calculator, these all have separate videos inside of this course, but the keywords tab will take you to Cerebro, which again is our reverse ASIN tool, and it will show me all the keywords that this product is ranking for in the top 306 positions, alongside some other information. While the listing optimizer will pull the entire front end of this listing into our Helium10 tool Scribbles, we do also have an upgraded version of Scribbles called Listing Builder, but all the same, both tools are excellent to cross-reference the keywords that are being used and just how much search volume is actually being generated based on the words that this listing is created from. As you can see, there's a lot of information that's really happening right here on the page without me really even clicking into the tool. Now, let's dive deeper into this listing health score. This listing is currently at an 8.2 out of 10. And when you click the little drop-down icon, it will break up the actual information into why. So we have a product images section, a listing text, and a reviews and ratings section. So the product images, look out for, are there 7 or more images? Is the main image on a white background? Again, if you do not have your main image on a white background, you are not Amazon Terms of Service compliant, so be very cautious and mindful of that. Your listing can get suppressed if that is not the case. Your image dimensions is the smaller side, 1000 pixels or greater. For the actual listing text right here, it's taking a look at what is the title length? So is the title shorter than 150 characters? Is it really maximizing the space that's given to you? How many bullet points are there? And what that description actually looks like. So that description, if you go down, we have a short description right here. So that is what it's taking a look at. Now, reviews and ratings, it only checks for, is the rating above 4.0? Obviously, the higher your rating, the better it is for you and your brand. The reviews, does it have more than 10 reviews? And of course, this one right here is 58 reviews. There you have it. That is the listing health score broken down into 3 sections. This listing health score is broken down into components that our focus group said are standard practices for what you would want in an Amazon listing, and it's just really double checking that. How did we actually this just jumped up to a 9.45 somehow? But that's always a good thing, right? Now, using this listing health score, I can actually see what tweaks need to be made, whether it's adding or removing something accordingly. And a common question that we also come across is, this image I had was 2000 by 2000 pixels. So why is it saying that my image dimensions, right, inside of the product images section, why is it saying that it's actually smaller than what they were initially measured to be? Well, what happens is sometimes Amazon might size something down based on your bandwidth of the internet connection you have, and that is something that could be an issue. But this is a great way just to take a look at it, evaluate your listing, and figure out how you can really enhance that listing. So that is the listing evaluator, guys. Be sure to take a look at this for your competitors' listings before you source your product to gauge, is there something you can actually better in that product, as well as for your own listing to see if there's any modifications that you would like to make. That is pretty much it for this video. We'll go into one more thing here, and that is the sales estimator at the bottom. However, this deserves a video all on its own, so be sure to check out the next video to learn how to use it.